Hello everyone, so for those of us who still have the original iPhone SE or even the 5 or 5S, this is a tempered glass screen protector for those phones. Now I know there are a lot of these out there, but I went on Amazon and this was the cheapest and it had a lot of 4 to 5 star ratings, so I figured I'd give this one a shot. It comes in a pack of 2 and it has quite a few other accessories to help you make that successful application, which I'll actually be demonstrating in the latter part of this video. In terms of accessory, it does comes with application alignment stickers as well as dry and wet wipes to help make sure your screen is dust free. So now I'm just going ahead and demonstrate the application process. This is my own phone that I'm applying this to. It's pretty straightforward. I only had to use one screen protector. Now what it doesn't come with is a microfiber cleaning cloth, but you can definitely get those pretty much anywhere, and I'm sure if those of you who have glasses or know people with glasses definitely have a couple of these lying around. So you obviously want to clean off, wipe down the surface of your phone. Afterwards, then is when I use the alcohol wipes. Of course, you don't really have to use a microfiber clean cloth if you don't want to, but it's just my personal preference. It gets rid of all the fingerprints and grease and all that. So with the alcohol wipes, you want to first have the wet one first, of course, to get it damp, and then use the dry one to go ahead and remove the excess. Then I find the next step pretty helpful for getting any of the micro dust that might still be lying on your screen. So you use the big sticker right here, and you just apply it, lift it up from your screen to get any of that extra dust off your phone. Alright, so now that your screen is squeaky clean, now is the time to start the application process of the screen protector. So with these rectangular alignment stickers, you want to place it on the front side of the screen protector. What I do is I put one on opposite corners, so one on the top, one on the bottom. That way my hand can easily hold it without touching the screen or the screen protector itself in the application. So you kind of do a little test run, see how it looks like on your phone. But when you're finally ready to bite the bullet and apply this, I know there's some perfectionists out there, and it definitely doesn't look good if you have any kind of air bubbles or dust in between. So once you do, you of course remove the protective film, align it using the stickers, as I'm doing so too, with the earpiece hole and the home button as best as you can, and finally just simply press down. So it's not going to be perfect. You're going to still see a little bit of air bubbles in certain areas. Hopefully it's due to just because the adhesive has not properly stuck to the screen, as opposed to having actually some kind of dust in between that will always prevent it from fully adhering properly. But if you applied it properly, you had properly cleaned your screen, it shouldn't really be a problem. You just take a little bit of time to really press those air bubbles out, and of course definitely feel free to remove the stickers at this point. So what I'm doing here is simply trying to even out some of the small air bubbles I do see in the screen, and over time when you just use the phone as normal, those bubbles will come out anyways. So here it is, a couple minutes after me firmly trying to press as many air bubbles out as possible. You can see it looks pretty darn good. I did a pretty good job aligning, if I do say so myself. Home button is accessible, same thing with the earpiece. There's no actual cutout for the camera, so the glass is clear enough so that it shouldn't affect your front-facing selfie photos. And it's precisely cut so that there's just enough room around the edges so they can easily fit into pretty much any case. Because you can see here I have it in my Vina wallet case. If you guys are interested in this case, I'll have it linked in the description. So you can see putting on a case doesn't affect the screen protector at all. Not all screen protectors are case compatible, so I'm happy to report that this one definitely is. And you can see at this time it has caught quite a few fingerprints, as any kind of glass would. And I have to say that the responsiveness when I'm using it on screen is just as it would without a screen protector. And I think that's the huge plus with glass screen protectors as opposed to plastic ones. It's also a tempered glass at a level 9 hardness rating, which means it's very scratch resistant as opposed to, again, plastic screen protectors. I would say the only thing that you have to keep in mind with glass screen protectors is that the thickness is of course a little bit more than plastic, so especially when using the home button, you just have to put your finger down a little bit more deeply than you would normally because of that extra lip. But otherwise, I am very happy with my purchase. I have not had to use the second screen protector yet, and I don't really see it needing to anytime soon. I probably would switch out my phone quicker than I would have to replace the screen protector, to be honest. So anyways, I give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and check out the product link in the description if you guys are interested.